Well, I think the crafting table war has officially started. Hello everyone and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. This is our 1.21 survival series. We are on episode 2. I hope you all are doing well. And this morning I woke up, logged in, and was greeted to a bunch of crafting tables. I think we've been pranked. We can't even get out of our own base right now. This is insane. It appears that we are not the only ones who have been pranked either. The crafting tables are spreading at an alarming rate, and I don't quite know how to feel about this. It should be fine though. It's not like crafting tables can take over the entire server, right? In other news, a bunch of new bases have popped up in Spawn Island, and there are a couple of really nice looking ones. Like, this is insane. Yeah, there are a bunch of very talented builders on this server. I'm very excited to see what everyone builds by the end of this season. We haven't done too much in between episodes either. I've spent a little bit of time gathering up a couple stacks of oak logs just so that we have a bunch of wood at the start of the game. I always find it pretty annoying to run out of wood at the start of the game, so it's probably best that we have a decent collection right at the start. And I don't think I was the only one who had this idea either. The world has only been open for a couple of days, and this entire plains biome used to be forest, and it's all gone. But yeah, we should now have a decent amount of wood that we shouldn't really be running out anytime soon. Now, it is episode 2, which means I definitely want to do a bunch more enchanting before the end of this episode, and maybe even get full maxed out armor and tools, because that would be pretty nice. I'm pretty sure Alien was able to get a mending villager as well for pretty cheap. Yeah, it's only 22 emeralds per book, which isn't actually that bad. And we were also able to get a zombie villager down here as well, which I think we're gonna try and cure in this episode as well. We should also probably expand on the starter base because it's kind of getting cramped already and we're running out of storage pretty quickly. Now, before we do any of that, we are going to go on an adventure, and this might not be the smartest adventure, but we're gonna go with Smurf to the nether to try and find another fortress. You ready to go on an adventure, Smurf?
Sure.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
Yay.
What could go wrong?
Oh, there's been some development.
Oh, there's already a fortress here. Wait, this makes it so much easier.
This is a very dangerous bridge. Don't knock me off.
There was a pigment about to hit you. Oh my goodness,
yeah.
We should be fine.
I'll probably just end up dying anyway, so I can grab this later.
Well, yeah, with that attitude. To be fair though, we are very undergeared for another fortress.
Yeah, no enchantments, baby. If we don't die, I'd be surprised. Oh, here we are, the fortress. Okay, be careful.
The wither skeletons are the things that will probably take us out.
Okay, I guess we'll just go for it.
Alright.
3v1. Oh, there are some skeletons over there. We don't need the wither skeletons, right?
No, well, unless, do you want to try and get some heads?
Why not?
What could go wrong?
You might as well. I do love a good beacon.
Oh no. Wait, you got one? Oh my goodness.
That was like the first one or the second one. That's so good.
Wait, we're like...
That's without looting.
What?
Gold chestplate and iron horse armor. You can't beat it.
Wow.
You can't beat that, really.
Just honestly the best.
Oh, a brown mushroom.
Oh, awesome. Perfect.
Is that what we need?
Yes, we can make the weakness potion. Oh, here. Oh my goodness.
So far, so good.
Yes, we have not died yet. That is always a plus.
Oh, here's some water. Here's some nether.
Oh, wait,
water.
actually? Nice. That was a lot easier than I expected. All right.
That was way easier than I expected. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, no. No. A big slimy cube.
Oh, there's... Oh, no. Okay. We might have spoke too soon. Why is there so many slime?
No. Oh gosh.
This might...
Just
need
run.
backup.
Just run. Block yourself in if you have blocks.
Okay, we're good.
There are so many.
There was 4 of them just surrounding me.
I'm on 3 hearts.
Wait,
3 hearts.
Just run.
No.
Oh,
1
no.
heart.
Oh no.
Oh my god,
no.
I blocked myself in on 1 heart.
I'm on 1 heart as well.
Okay?
Oh no, we're both on 1 heart.
I can't believe we actually survived the fortress, but we're struggling to find our way out.
We can't escape.
We just gotta head literally towards 0-0. Our portal is like -12-2. Moments like these just make me love Bedrock Edition.
Yeah, this is so nice.
What the heck?
What?
The block disappeared. The block disappeared.
You just lagged for me. Here, log out. Or are you good?
I don't know. I was in the lava for so long. Okay, 2 hearts. 1.5.
Oh my goodness.
1.5 hearts.
How did you survive that? That's crazy. Yeah.
Did you see what happened?
You lagged for
disappeared.
me. You like start... Oh no. Okay, we're good.
It just happened again.
No! Oh no.
We were so close to getting out without death. Alright, I'm waiting for the inevitable gas to spawn.
That would be like the worst timing ever.
Oh yeah, we still need to get back. I forgot about that part.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, I'm putting my gold chestplate on. All of this just to cure 1 villager.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Only 1 death? Honestly,
Oh my gosh.
I was expecting worse. It was one death, and
Exactly.
we didn't lose anything, which was nice.
Yep.
So we got the brown mushrooms, we need gunpowder, we got the fermented spider eye, 3 water bottles, put them in here, grab some blaze powder and fermented spider eye, and then that'll make a weakness potion. Now with a splash potion of weakness and a golden apple, we can come over to our zombie villager, splash him, give him the golden apple, and now we wait and see if it works.
Yeah, we are on hard mode, so...
It should work.
Is it a 50% chance?
No, so hard mode is 100% chance, so...
Okay, cool, so it should work.
It should work.
He turned back into a
hey,
village.
awesome! Alright, so it worked, and we now have a villager who is cured, which means his prices are even better, so I think if we place down a barrel... Oh, there he goes!
Yes,
okay, awesome.
linked now.
He is now linked to a barrel. So he's now leveled up, which means we can now start trading all of the fish that we get from the fish farm, so this should be a pretty decent amount of emeralds. 1 puffer fish for 1 emerald? Oh, that's... I just got 40... I have 46 emeralds now. Oh, okay. I was able to buy 2 mending books. There you go. Here you go, sir. 1 for each of us. Let's go. Well, that actually went a lot better than I expected. I definitely thought we were gonna die a couple of times in the nether fortress, but we were able to get out of there with a bunch of blaze rods and nether wart. And although Smurf did die once on the way back, we were able to get all of his stuff again, and I don't think he lost anything, so I count that as a win. We now also have a very good supply of emeralds, which means we can get a ton of mending books, and huge thanks and shout out to Alien for doing all of this AFKing so we can get all of the fish. For anyone wondering, this fish farm is made by Silent Whisper. The video tutorial will be in the description if you want to build it yourself. It's actually such a nice farm to have at the start of the game. It does look like the storage is getting pretty full though, so I think it would be beneficial to expand it a little bit so that we can get even more resources. The fisherman's trades have already reset as well, so we were able to get some more emeralds, and then we can go and trade for even more mending books. I actually can't believe that we dropped a wither skeleton skull on like our second wither skeleton. That's actually kind of insane. We don't even have looting either. We should also probably start growing some nether wart, and there isn't a great place to put any farms in our base right now, so maybe just in the corner right here will work for right now. Oh, it looks like trading with those villagers also got us up to level 32, which means I think we can do a little bit more enchanting. We currently have 16 diamonds, so I think we're gonna craft our first diamond sword as well as a diamond pickaxe and diamond shovel. And then we can see what enchants we can get. So fire aspect 2 on our sword, protection... Oh, protection 4 on our chest plate might be the way to go. Oh, okay, I was hoping for unbreaking as well, but protection 4 is still very good. If we trade with the villager a couple more times as well, we should be able to get back up to level 30 pretty quickly. Oh, depth strider 3 on the boots might not be that bad, and then we have the chance to get protection. Oh, we didn't. Okay, I might actually re-roll this one. Yeah, okay, there we go. I re-rolled a couple of times, and we are now getting feather falling 4 on our boots, which even if we don't get protection with that, is still very good. I think I'm actually going to use some of our emeralds to buy a bunch of bookshelves, because this will not only give us experience, but then we can also break these to get more books to trade for mending. Now, I don't want to use all the fish up trading with villagers, because technically this is aliens, and although we are sharing a base, I should probably leave some for him so he can trade with the villagers as well. We really only need 4 more levels until we hit level 30 again, so I think if we mine a little bit more quartz in the nether, this shouldn't take too much time. Okay, well, that's kind of awkward. I forgot to record, but we are back in the overworld now, and we were able to get up to 30 levels. I then enchanted, and we were able to get Feather Falling 4. Unfortunately, there was no protection on it, but we do have some diamonds left over, so I did craft another pair of diamond boots as well, so eventually we can get protection 4 on these, and then just combine both of the boots. Now, to do more enchanting, I think we're gonna need a better way to get experience, other than trading with villagers or mining quartz in the nether, just because the nether is pretty dangerous, and we could die and lose all of our levels pretty quickly, and trading with villagers is pretty slow. And it would also be nice to have an XP source that was kind of AFKable. Oh, we just got a trident. That was exactly what I needed. Because we are going to set up a spawner farm. And obviously, spawner farms are still not the greatest source of experience, but it's AFKable and it's still pretty good for the early game. I'm actually so surprised and happy that we got this trident first try, because it is going to make building this farm a lot easier. So I guess we can grab some resources like a redstone and maybe some cobblestone, but it is going to be a very simple farm. So I think all we have to do now is actually find a spawner. We are mostly looking for a a skeleton spawner because they are a lot easier to deal with than spiders, and they actually drop bones, which is a lot more useful than zombies, which just drop rotten flesh. I'm like 95% sure there was a skeleton spawner somewhere down here. This is the cave that we were using in the first day. I really hope... Okay, that was almost bad. Yeah, oh no! Oh, okay, that was pretty bad. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like right up here. But yeah, so there is a skeleton spawner here. So now we just have to dig it out. And with the entire room now dug out, I added some water all flowing into this one central hole where the skeletons will fall into, and then we'll have the trident killer at the bottom. It really doesn't have to look that good either because this farm's probably just going to be temporary. I really just need it to get enough levels to enchant all of our armor. Now under the farm, we can make a little area for our trident killers, so we need pistons facing in each directions like this with observers going into them. Trident killers do get a little confusing, but I'm pretty sure if we put redstone torches on all the pistons like this, yeah, it should make an infinite cycle. And then if we add in a lever, it should stop just like that. Yeah, there we go. So we can then throw the trident in the center here, and then the trident killer is pretty much finished. And then we can just cover this all up. Again, it is just temporary, so it really does not have to be or look that good. We can then break the torch and cover up the spawner room, head down here, and then there should be a couple of skeletons so we can turn on the trident farm. And it is pretty loud, but it does actually seem to be working now, which is awesome. This farm will work even better when we have looting 3 on our sword, which I think is the next enchant we want to go for. So I think we're gonna go AFK for a little bit and hopefully get over level 30 pretty quickly. Well, that didn't actually take as long as I thought, but we are now back up to 30 levels, so we can head back to the spawn town and start enchanting again. Now, I did spend a couple of levels re-rolling the trades, so we should actually have, yeah, looting 3 on our sword. Anything else? Oh! That's actually really good. Not only looting 3, but sharpness 4 and a fire aspect as well. That is actually so nice. I do think we are going to have to craft another diamond sword so we can put 2 together. We can also grab a couple more levels and emeralds from our fisherman villager. And since our mending villager has a huge discount because we cured the other villager, this is definitely the time to buy more mending books, so that is another 2. If we trade a little bit more fish as well, that should also get us to level 30, which means we can enchant once more, and it looks like efficiency 4 on our shovel actually is pretty decent. That's all we got, but that's still pretty good. And then I guess we're just gonna spend a little bit of time running over to our trident farm, getting some experience, running back, enchanting, and doing it over again until we have everything enchanted. We're up to 33 levels now, so we can do 2 different enchants. We can put protection 4 on our boots. Oh, and we got feather falling as well. And then I guess we can do unbreaking on our axe as well. Oh, and we got efficiency 4. That is perfect. Once again, back with the 30 levels, and our helmet is giving us affinity. Oh, protection 3. Okay, that isn't the worst. We don't have enough diamonds to actually craft another diamond helmet though, so I think we're just going to re-roll this enchant instead. We can get protection 4 on our leggings though, and okay, no unbreaking either. That's still pretty good. Unbreaking 3 on a diamond sword could give us sharpness. Oh, I was smite instead. Protection 4 on the helmet, and still no unbreaking. Wow, this game does not want to give me unbreaking. And then this should be the last enchant we need. Sharpness 4 on our sword, and we got knockback 2 as well. I mean, that's not too bad. Did they remove unbreaking from the enchants? Like, we got no unbreaking on our armor and no unbreaking on either of our swords either. That's kind of crazy. Okay, just thinking about it, it might be really annoying to not have unbreaking on any of our armor pieces, so I think we might have to just re-enchant some of these and hopefully get unbreaking again. So I guess we're gonna have to spend a little bit more time back at the mob spawner. And finally, after about another hour, I think we have all the enchantments we need. We finally got Unbreaking and Protection 4 on all of our armor. I wasn't able to get any respiration on our diamond helmet, but it really shouldn't be that big of a problem. It can be something we worry about later on. It's really not that useful in the early game anyways. I did have to craft another diamond sword because it would not give me Sharpness 4 and Unbreaking 3 in the same enchant, so we are down to 2 diamonds and we have a lot of combining to do. So that is Sharpness sharpness 5, and then if we add unbreaking on it, that should be a perfect sword. And then we can also combine our 2 diamond boots together as well to get protection 4, feather falling 4, and unbreaking 3. Oh, and there goes our anvil as well, so we'll have to craft a new one. We just have enough iron to actually do so. And then the last thing we need to do is actually put mending on all of our items, especially our armor, because it is about to break. While doing all of that as well, we were actually able to trade a bunch of fish to our fishermen, not only for the experience, but also for the emeralds. We then traded all of them for mending books, and with the help of Alien, we were actually able to get over a chest full of mending. So I think we're gonna grab a bunch of these and use them on our armor. So there is mending on all 4 armor pieces, but we are out of levels, so I think we're gonna pick up the anvil and head back over to the XP farm. I guess the other great part about this grind is that we are getting a ton of bones as well. Like, this should last us for quite a while. I don't think we're gonna be running out of bones anytime soon. All of our armor is completely restored now, and we should have just enough levels to put mending on both our sword and our pickaxe. And that should actually be everything we need this farm for. I know I did say that this would be temporary and we would take it down, but I'm pretty sure Alien wants to use this for his own grinding, so I think we'll just leave it for right now. He might even be able to make it better and more efficient because I put it together pretty quickly and I might have made a mistake. Now that we actually have decent armor, we should probably go resource gathering again because we are down to 2 diamonds and the other resources are pretty thin as well. So I think we're gonna cook up some food and then head back down into that cave that we found last episode because there is still a bunch of stuff that we have to explore. Ooh, that is looking like a trial chamber, and I think this is actually like right below our starter base as well, so maybe trial chamber next episode? I mean, we have the armor for it now, so I don't see why not. This cave was actually so good, it just kept going on, and we were able to get a ton of resources, but we are kind of running out of food, so I think we're gonna head back to our base now. So we were able to get a stack of both the redstone and lapis blocks, as well as a ton of iron, gold, copper, and coal. Oh, and there's another trident around here. Oh, and we got the trident. Awesome. We are going 2 for 2 on trident drops so far. Also, that is a very cool looking house. And then we were also able to get 10 blocks of diamonds, which should hold us over for at least the start of the season. Okay, that's kind of weird. It appears there is an invisible water elevator in our base. I don't know how this works, but it's kind of cool. Now, because we have been collecting so many resources, we are kind of running out of storage, and I think if we add any more chests to the space area, it is going to be pretty crowded. So we are actually going to create a new room for all of our chests and furnaces and anvils and everything, and I think the best place to put it is actually in here. So I quickly had to remove the diamond farm, but we will set it back up probably on this wall here once we have more area. And it should all be finished now. We have our diamond farm back up and running and giving us a ton of diamonds as well as a ton of space now to put all of our storage. All of our items should now be moved over and pretty much sorted in all of these chests, so that is very nice. We also have a couple of furnaces and anvils, and I don't quite know what we're gonna do here yet, but yeah, we'll leave that for another time. Okay, I've done a little bit of thinking, and some sort of auto smelter or super smelter would actually fit perfectly here. It doesn't have to be too over the top, but I'm thinking something like 10 furnaces should be enough, and then that should be fast enough to smelt anything we need. So there is 1 chest for the coal input, 1 chest for all of the ores we want to smelt up, and then 1 for all of the smelted items. Oh, some bonus lapis, nice. Well, I've just realized how expensive this is going to be. We've used up all of our iron to craft hoppers, and we still need more. We can then place down a bunch of rails and powered rails heading into the furnaces, so all of the minecarts can actually get up here and send the items into the furnaces. And then with a little bit of redstone, this lever should now be connected up to the powered rails, so when it is turned on, the powered rails will be turned off, and then the minecarts can actually collect resources from the chests. And then with a couple final hoppers to collect all of the smelted resources, everything should now be complete. So if everything works correctly, we should be be able to put all of our coal in this chest, and then the item we want to smelt in this chest. And then when all of the items are filtered into the minecart, so we can flip on this lever, and then the farm should be turned on. And after barely any time, we are getting a ton of smelted items. That was actually a very successful farm. We built that very quickly, and we can now actually take all of the raw ore that we collected from our mining trip and throw it into the chest. Now, to end off this episode, we are going to do a little bit of a digging. On the server, we have a couple of different add-ons that track different stats, like hours played. So if we open up the menu on the right-hand side, we can see the blocks mined statistic, and we are all the way down at 10th place. We don't even have a 10,000 blocks mined yet, and so that needs to change. At the end of each episode, we are going to be spending a little bit of time digging and mining, because I think it would be pretty cool to at least get top 3 on that leaderboard. So we're gonna head down into the mines, and I guess just clear out a huge area. We might actually be able to find some more diamonds as well. This will also be good for resource collecting anyways, so it's a win-win pretty much. Well, there goes our shovel, and I think that is actually all the time we have for digging, but we are now up to 7th place at 13,000 blocks mined, so I'm pretty happy with that. So it's definitely going to be a grind to get top 3, but I think it's going to be a ton of fun, and hopefully it won't take us too long. And I think that's actually going to be the end of this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Again, if you have any ideas or suggestions on what you would like to see in this series, let me know in the comments below. But that is all. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your day.